Hey everyone, David Stevens here, talking to you today about the Conda Hognose Morph. This is a Conda right here. It's a hatchling, and I wanted to show you how to be able to tell easily if you have a Conda Morph Hognose Snake. And I'm going through a recent clutch I had hatched, and I figured I would take and make a quick video on how to show if you have a Hognose Snake that is the Conda Morph. If you have one copy of the Conda Morph, it'll display on the back like this. It's a reduced dorsal pattern showing the spots are smaller, and I can show you another one here for comparison. This is a normal hognose. So you can see the pattern on the back there, and this is the Conda one over here. But the way I also tell, because sometimes the pattern might not be showing as much there, or it might be closer to this one, is the other way you can tell is if their belly scales are solid black. Let's see if I can get that to show. That might not always be the case, but in my experience, all the Conda hognose that I have a solid black belly. And to show you in comparison with the normal, what the normal belly pattern looks like, they have these speckles on the bottom. See that right there? So there's the speckles on the bottom of the normal and the solid black belly scales on the bottom of the Conda. There's also supposed to be a reduced head pattern on the Conda, and sometimes it's more present than others, but in these two, so this is the normal hognose over here. This is the Conda hognose over here. And I do not have a super Conda in this clutch to demonstrate, but I can show that on another video. But what if you have an albino and you can't see the belly scales that easy? So I have an example of the two of them over here also. I'll put those guys back. So this is a regular albino. This does not have the Conda gene. Now it has the normal dorsal pattern here for the Western hognose. And if you look at the belly scales, see if I can get a close-up of that, you can see the speckling in there. So it's not the solid black belly. So even though it's an albino, you can still kind of see the coloration of the belly scales. So if I pull out a Conda albino, this one, so it is demonstrating the reduced dorsal pattern. It's less than the other. I'll pull it back out in a second. But on the belly, you can see it would be just a solid black belly, no speckling in there. So if I pull back the other albino, so this is the regular albino, the dorsal pattern on the back, and the Conda albino, let's see if I can spin it around with one hand, right there. So normal on this side, Conda on this side. Albino Conda belly here, and the normal belly here with the speckling on it. And what that is called is a codominant genetic trait. So if the parent has one copy of the Conda gene, it will display, if it's passed down, the one copy of the gene will display as these reduced pattern and the solid black belly scales. If it gets a copy of the Conda gene from both parents, one from each parent, that would be the even more reduced pattern. It would be like a patternless snake and just a head pattern on it, like a head stamp. And I guess I've handled this one too much, and she's starting to play dead, so that way I'll put her back. So I guess I've exhausted her enough. But I did want to show that. Hopefully that will help you out if you're trying to determine if your hognose snake or what you're looking at is a Conda or not. Hopefully this information has helped you out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.